What is an adult problem you were not prepared for? Losing people. Loved ones passing away is the hardest. Then there's a nasty breakdown of personal relationships, family relationships, and friendships. Then there's a sad drifting apart that happens when life takes you on a different path to a person you were once really close to. It's entirely possible to lose your job through no fault of your own. Drifting away from school friends because moving away, but then struggling to make new friends in a new city. I have a friend from high school that I really do love to hang and talk with still. When I moved to college 2 hours away, we barely saw each other. When I graduated and moved only 40 minutes away, I swore I would visit more often, but I also then had a job that ate up my time. I ended up seeing her even less now despite living closer. It's so frustrating. Keeping everything balanced in your 20s is so damn hard. Having to institute a complete body hair management program. Ears, eyebrows, nose, chest, balls, ass, then losing it in the only place I want it, my head. For the first time ever, a few months ago, my barber said, "Mate, you want me to do something about these eyebrows?" Same. About a year ago. It feels like being offered a breath mint. Oh, okay. Being able to not cook the same meal every day while balancing hundreds of other tasks. I will always admire my mom for how she was able to cook, have a clean house, work 43 hours and help her children do homework, all while taking time to work out at the end of every day. I could mention other common problems like money management and common tasks that I haven't mastered, but what really hit me like a train was the actual transition of adulthood. I'm talking about having to make my own appointments and having to keep tabs on myself instead of handing every single document to my mom. I realized how unorganized I was when I found my birth certificate in the same drawer where I have junk receipts. "Hi, I'd like to return this child." "Yes, I know he's 30 years past the return date. Can I speak to the manager?" Having a presentable place and debating myself on why it matters. It always frustrated me when my parents had a guest over and we had to deep clean the whole house. Like, if it's my close friend of 8 years visiting, why do I care what they care about my cleanliness? And yet, every time people are over, I find myself cleaning the apartment up for some reason. First thing you say is, "Excuse the mess." The snowball effect of poverty. Every major bill or unexpected emergency, $500 plus, takes you back 6 months to a year. It feels like you're on an escalator made of mud. Just had to pay $400 for a CAT scan for a pain in my side I've been having. Throwing that money away to be told they can't see anything wrong just hurts. I realize my measly $400 is nothing compared to what other people have to deal with, but OP's statement just rang true for me last night. I was tossing and turning trying to sleep, knowing that I'd be getting a call this morning that would tell me if I had to go in for an endoscopy or another goddamn CT scan because they need to scan my stomach, pancreas again, since they found nothing before and my situation has yet to improve. It's the not knowing while paying out of the ass for this type of stuff that is frustrating. Pain. Arthritis is fucking horrible, and early onset autoimmune arthritis is worse than just having aches in one or two joints. I hurt all the time, everywhere, and everyone just assumes you're faking it or you're a pill popper. I am not going to live another 20 years with this pain like my dad did. And the worst part is when people say, "You're too young to have arthritis." Yeah, I agree. I'm way too young to have this shit. Still got it though. I don't have arthritis, but I do have other issues that I end up having to use a cane for sometimes at 28 years old, and I get the "you're too young for that" a lot. It drives me up the wall. Like, thanks, you've cured me. I hadn't considered I may be too young for this. If only I'd known it was that easy. The endless, teeny tiny implications of adult freedom. You have your own medical insurance plan now. You need to pick a primary care physician. Okay, who should I pick? Up to you. But like, where should I start? How do I know which doctor to choose? Up to you. How do other people find one? They just pick the one they like. I don't know any of these doctors. Realizing that not even your parents have all the answers, and finally understanding that they were just figuring it out as they went, just like we are. Not having an all-knowing figure to give you the answers to all your problems is the pits, and I hate it. Just wanted to add that I agree figuring stuff out for yourself is rewarding and fun, but some things you really don't want to figure out for yourself or can't figure out. And for those things, it's nice to have someone to point you in the right direction. That is life. Not being able to sleep due to stress. Yet, here I lay, exhausted but wide awake, When I was younger, I could sleep anytime, anywhere. Pro tip, if you don't fall asleep within 30 minutes, get out of bed. Otherwise, you'll associate your bed with lying awake. Furthermore, you could actually do something. You're going to be tired tomorrow anyway, so why not do the dishes? Clean the toilet or organize your living room. Just any small task for 15 to 30 minutes. You'll feel good because you did it, your bed cools down, so when you get in, you have something to be proud of, and your bed is cool. This has helped me many times. I've also walked a lot in the middle of the night. Lying awake always sucks big time, especially because of stress, but making your home a better place by cleaning and organizing helps a lot. Avoid screens. For those now lying in bed for way too long, just get out of it, eat something healthy, clean your desk or the kitchen counter, or give your dying plants some water. Take a small break from lying awake and try again in 30 minutes. That actually sounds like really sound advice. Also, I know it's difficult, but I found that it really helps if I don't have any sort of entertainment when I'm in bed, you know, like videos or games at all, anything like that, because then my brain starts to associate my bed with entertainment, and that is not good if you're trying to get to sleep. Going from having tons of friends to really having no one. Even the few you have, if they get married and start popping out kids before you, shit. I was a groomsman at my buddy's wedding and haven't seen him face to face in 2 years. First kid, back to college for his master's degree, house renovations have all kept him on lockdown, and now quarantine right when he finished his degree. Man, you really have to work at friendships in adulthood. I've got 3 proper friends left from school. 2 of them, my girlfriend is really friendly with their wives, so we meet up with all of us. The third dude, excluding his stag do and wedding, I've only seen him 3 times in the last 3 years. Thankfully, we met up just before lockdown started. The best friends in life you cannot see for ages, but when you meet up, it's like you only just saw them the week before. Back hurting just from sleeping wrong, and from sitting wrong, and from doing housework and yard work, and from picking up dogs or kids or whatever life requires. Never reach for anything in the back seat, especially if it's just a little further back. Oof. I'm only 28, but I've already recognized this several times. I swear I pulled more than muscles though. I must have rearranged my organs at least once or twice. Having others rely on you as an emotional ballast. I can barely stay sane myself, let alone carry someone else. When I was young, death seemed very romantic. The idea of everyone being so sad about you being gone and regretting every wrong against you. Now I have way too many responsibilities to die. I have seen how loss really affects the people I love and would never want to subject them to that. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you are new here, because I do these videos every single day.